Hey besties, welcome back to another day in my life. If you are new here or do not know who I am, my name is Jamie. I'm a nail tech and a YouTuber. And as you can see in the title of this video, you already know what we're doing today. This is me remaking my intro because I accidentally deleted footage from the first part. And that was a lot of footage that I accidentally deleted. So we just gonna hop straight into the Q&A, I guess. We're gonna try this again in part 2 because there is 2 parts to this Q&A. So I hope you enjoy the first one. So I'm back. Let's jump into this Q&A. The questions y'all have are crazy. I get some of these questions from Instagram. Some of them come from a family member. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything in here. Let's get into it. So first, we gonna get to know me. I know your first video is supposed to be, you know, getting to know you, just figuring out who you are. But we're gonna get to know me a little bit in this video. This is gonna be a 2-part video. So let's get into the first part and see what y'all got for me. How old are you? I am 22 as of December 1st, 2024. I don't know. Let's not be weird, bitch. Let's not be fucking weird. But I'm 22. What do you do for work? Y'all, I've never worked a day in my life. I've just became a nail tech like 7 months ago. Love it, Dad. Next question. How do I start recording if I have a hard time talking to people? I feel like recording is so much easier because you don't have to talk to people. When you record, there isn't a response that you're waiting for, you know? And growing up, I always recorded myself and pretended I was vlogging. So it kind of came easy for me. And now, if you want to start YouTube, like, I really feel like you should start because when you have no followers, it's kind of easier to post. I mean, subscribers. It's kind of easier to post because, you know, no one's going to watch it. So, you know, it's easier to put yourself out there. And to the people that I have subscribed to me now, all 51 of y'all, I am very grateful for y'all, and y'all are going to watch my transition as I step into this YouTube world and find my footing, you know, find myself, find where I want to be, and, you know, the people I want to be around. Y'all are going to be here for everything. This is the start. This is the start. And all of y'all coming with me, like, of course. I know I don't post as I should, but I'm going to get it down. I'm going to get it down. And yeah, recording instead of talking to people, so much easier because I have social anxiety, so it's already hard for me to talk to people. But being that I work in customer service, I have been working on it. I have no choice but to work on it. Next question. How do you get over recording in public? Recording in public is easy for me because although I have social anxiety, I love when all eyes are on me. Like, I love being the center of attention. Recording comes easy because, you know, when you go out in public with your camera or your phone, whatever you decide to record on, people are going to look at you anyway. They may even ask questions. To me, it's easy. It's very easy. I love it. I go in the store with my camera, and of course people are going to look because it's like, who the fuck do she think she is? Like, I'm everything you think I am. I feel like my life is a movie anyway. I live my life as if I'm in a fucking movie anyway. So this is Recording in public is nothing to me. It's just catching my life on camera and I get to show it to y'all. Next question. Describe yourself in one word. If I had to describe myself in one word, it would be resilient. I have never been through something and just gave up or felt like it was going to be the last of me. Like, I've never felt like that. Yes, I've cried, I've done all of that because the shit get hard, but the main thing people around me hear me say is I'll figure it out. You can ask anybody that's around me, like, I'm gonna figure that shit out. Like, I could have nothing and I'm gonna make everything out of it because that's just who I am. Next question. What was one thing you really struggled to get the hang of? One thing I struggle to get the hang of is knowing that people aren't going to treat me how I treat them. And the world is so cruel. And no matter how good you are to people, there's always that one person that just makes you question if you should start acting like them, or, you know, showing your ass. You don't have the heart to do that. So it's kind of hard to remain good to people when everyone has their snaky ways. Like, it's hard. Like, I'm a sweetheart and it's always so hard to find people that are actually genuine, because everybody always has an agenda, or they have like their slick ass ways. But you know, you find the good people in the world sometimes. It may not always last because they aren't for you, but at least you get to experience them and they get to experience you. What's your dream car? My dream car is a Camaro ZL1. Like, I've always wanted one of those cars since I was a kid. Like, I always seen them and I just thought they were like the craziest cars ever. But being that I'm 5'11", y'all, I don't know if I would be able to get a fucking Camaro, because if you know how low they sit. But whatever, I'm gonna get one and see for myself. Next question. Do you want kids? I was actually planning on having a baby this year, but there has been a change of plans because I don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. I'm not trying to bring no baby or my baby in this world and it's like this. I will be in prison. I can't do it. I mentally can't handle bringing a baby into the world like it is now. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, I would go crazy. I would go fucking crazy. Like, I can't do it. My child doesn't deserve it. So I'm not gonna put my baby through it. I'll just wait. I'll just fucking wait. Next question. Do you have a favorite liquor? My favorite liquor, I would say Tito's and Don Reposado. I love it. Tito's because you will never get a hangover and I could drink like a whole fifth by myself and just be tipsy. Or maybe I'm an alcoholic. No. Could never. No. And then I like Don Reposado because I just got hip onto it and it go crazy. Like, that shit go crazy. It's so good. But yeah, Tito's and Don Reposado. What's your top 6 songs at the moment? I would have to say, at the moment, I've been on Pookie's Requiem. I've been on Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. I've been on Dreamin' by Alonda Ridge. I don't know. I only have 3. I would just put all of my top 6 songs like on the screen. Like, yeah. But those are the only 3 that I can think of off the top of my head that I listen to every day now. But yeah. Next question. Actually, next segment, we are getting into the dating segment, and let's see what I like and what I don't like. I have separated these questions in segments, and we're about to get to it. So the first question of the dating segment is, how do you feel about your man or woman having female friends? My woman can have friends. I think that's a controversial topic because of the society we live in today. But me personally, I don't mind it. As long as you don't cross any boundaries and you respect me as her woman, I don't care how many friends she has. It doesn't bother me because everybody has to have a life outside of their relationship. If you don't, that shit, it ain't gonna last because you're codependent on your woman or your man. And I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with her having friends or any of that. But yeah, next question. What do you consider cheating? What I would consider cheating is my woman having sex or emotional relations with another woman without my knowledge. Because like just hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but if my woman comes and tells me that she fucked another woman, I wouldn't be mad. Like, I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, I would not be mad. But like, if you gonna cheat on me, at least record it, cause I wanna see it. I wanna see, like, y'all, it's giving Kevin Gates, like when he was like, if you can't be real with your woman and tell her like, oh babe, I just went and fucked this bitch, like, yeah, I like that. If you gonna cheat on me, at least bring me back a video. I want to see if this shit was worth it. Like, I want to see it. I want to fucking see it. I want to watch the whole thing. I want to see everything. So yeah, she gotta get a checkup before we could do anything again, because that's kind of nasty. Like, it's kind of nasty. I just watched you fuck another woman and you try. No, you gotta get checked up, and then we good. I don't care what y'all think. If you gonna have fun, you gonna have fun. I'm a fucking Sagittarius. I like to have fun. We can fuck the beach together. Let's get into the next question. How do you feel about threesomes or poly, and would you have one? I would absolutely have a threesome, but poly is where I draw the line, because when you have a poly relationship, it's a lot to consider. It's a lot to compromise. It's a lot to learn. Like, it could be hard because there's so many emotions being thrown around. Like, it's already hard enough living with your significant other because y'all grew up living different lives and doing things differently. So it's kind of hard, honestly. I don't think I could do poly. I can't do it. But a threesome, absolutely. I told myself when I turned 21 that I was gonna have one just to see how it was. Like, that was gonna be my lead year. But I ended up settling down with my woman. So that didn't happen. Yeah, next question. Have you ever been love bombed? If so, at what point did you notice? Honestly, I have been love bombed, and I didn't notice it until it stopped. Like, when it stopped, it was just like, what was this feeling that you were giving me that you couldn't maintain? And it just threw me for a loop a lot of times, because it could be a manipulation thing also. They could use it to draw you in, but they also know how to control you, like control your mind in the process of doing that. So it's a form of manipulation, honestly. That's how I see it. And you know, I've been through it, and it wasn't the best thing, but shit, they got what they got, and I got what I got. And honestly, there's different kinds of love bombing. You have emotional love bombing, you have monetary love bombing. Like, I went through monetary. Like, it was money for me. Like, they was giving me whatever I fucking touched, literally. Like, they was giving me whatever I asked for, whatever I touched. Like, I couldn't even talk about something for too long if they was gonna buy it. Like, yeah. And I didn't notice it until they went broke. Because while they were giving me their money, they was treating me like a fucking princess. Like, they worshiped the ground I walked on. But then when their money ran out, they started treating me like shit. I lost the feeling of what I thought was their form of love. And yeah, don't go through that shit if you don't have to. Next question. How do you feel about uncomfortable conversations? Y'all, I love uncomfortable conversations. Like, if you can't have an uncomfortable conversation, you can't talk to me. Because I'm going to talk about everything. To me, there is no such thing as TMI. We're going to talk about it. Whether it's trauma, sex, fucking mental feelings and all of that shit. We're going to talk about it. I love asking a question that nobody in the room go ask. I love it. I just love the uncomfortable conversation, and I love making people feel comfortable talking about uncomfortable things for them, because, you know, sometimes those uncomfortable conversations can be healing. It could help them figure things out. So I like to have them. I love it. I love it. We can talk about anything, literally. I'm going to tell you whatever you ask, whatever you want to know. And yeah. Alright. Last question, unfortunately. How soon is too early to say I love you? Y'all, I love you immediately. Just because you're a girl, you're a woman. I love you. I just love women. Truthfully, I will love you immediately, but it will only be as a person. It's not because, you know, I like girls and I like you. Like, no. I will love you because of who you are as a person. Like, that's why I can't have friends, because as soon as they show me like the slightest amount of like care, it's like, I love you. Like, I love genuine women. I love, like, just genuine people. But if you're a woman and you show me how much you care about me and you take me into consideration, you gonna make, like, that's a recipe for a relationship, baby. You ain't got too many more times to do that. Not saying you shouldn't do it, but yeah, I just love good people. I love good women. Even I don't have friends. I have a best friend, and I loved her immediately just because she was a mom. And I love babies. Like, I love babies. And she has so many babies. And it's just like, how could you not? Like, I just love her. I love her so much. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That's the last question of this video. I do hope y'all are ready for the next segment, because our next segment, we're gonna talk about sex, we're gonna talk about relationships, we're gonna even get into your head a little bit and talk about your mental. So yeah, I hope you're ready. I hope I'm ready. I'm very straightforward. I'm very truthful. So I am going to answer these questions truthfully. I am. my woman read these questions and she was like, you gonna answer this on camera? Like, because these questions get crazy, y'all. I promise. I promise. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of my video, my name is Jamie. I'm a nail tech and a YouTuber. And welcome to my channel. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. That's all for today. I can't wait to see you in the next video. I hope you're having a great day. If you are not, I hope you have a better day. And that is all for today, you guys. Bye, besties. Mwah.